Alright guys, welcome back to Dokkan Battle. And so today we have had the part 3 of the anniversary drop with well, this is the end of the anniversary technically there, with some interesting stuff added towards the end. But this is the final part of the anniversary with stuff. Hope you're enjoying, or hope you enjoyed the anniversary, hope you had good luck, hope you pulled what you did want to pull. So let's see. Yeah. Part 3 anniversary has begun today, basically. Or rather, Wednesday, 31st, which would have been yesterday, I guess. Dokkan Festival ticket summons and legendary carnival ticket summons, where you can perform a summon with 50 tons of tanks, summon tanks tickets are on. So let's look at the info for part 3. So more missions for part 3, so more stones. So remember, there's still a lot of stones to be had in part 3. So if you didn't pull what you wanted and you still want to do rotations of Beast Gohan or Gammas, we still gonna get like a ton of stones from this part 3. Some more missions. We get the final parts of the thank you summon tickets, which are for that big summon that you can do on any one of the 4 banners. Some easy support campaign, the Supreme Magnificent Battle ticket summon. So these are tickets that we've been obtaining through the Magnificent Battle event, which you can use to summon for characters that are either from the superheroes or super bosses categories, if anything. So very good side banner options or whatever. So good is a overstatement. Some of them are okay, but it's not really that much there. But I guess the main thing that people are waiting for is this: the four banners that you can spend your 50 thank you summon tickets on. So those 50 summon tickets can be spent on any one of the 4 banners of the anniversary. So for whoever you did not want to pull, you can still have a chance to pull them here, and I believe you are guaranteed 3 SSRs with this one. So I mean, from my personal opinion, order precedence of who you should summon for, if you disregarding who you have whatnot. Beast Gohan, because he is the best unit in the game. He is still the best unit in the game even on JP. Broly, because he is one of the second best or third best. He's the second best or third best extreme type unit in the game. Very crucial for a lot of extreme type missions, so you do want to get him. Then Gogeta, of course. Gogeta has has the same mechanic as Gohan with the active skill. Is that he's a dodge character, and of course the last one being Gammas, where the Gammas is they are still very good, but these 3 are on a different echelon tier compared to the Gammas. Gammas are really good, and they will help you with artificial life form missions and whatever. But for now, though, that is how I would prioritize summoning for whoever. Okay. Then we have the friend summon banner, which will give you a lot of Kais. So I mean, hey, for all those people who are still saving up your friend points for something to happen, which I don't think is gonna happen, I recommend you just dump it on this banner. Get your sleeping Kais, your elder Kais right now, and then worry about the aftermath later, I guess. And one of the main things that people are waiting for, the EZAs for LR, UI Goku, and Blue Evolution Vegeta. These are still the best, or one of the best units in the game, the top 5 or top 4 positions on JP, even considering the new hardest contest, because they are good turn 1. They're invincible turn 1. They have revive. They have a lot of mechanics, and they just complement any team so well. And the best part with them is that they are fully unconditional to any category, any type restriction, what have you. They are just good, flat out. Yeah, so definitely. I mean, you've been saying not to do them, but hey, that's gonna help a lot of people who do not pull. Probably only pull one of the new units, or do not pull Beast Gohan. These guys will help you complete the events, the new hardest events in the game, much easier than before. So Beyond that, we have the burst mode for Jiren, which is another free set of stones for anything. Then we get the two Extreme Z areas for the two free-to-play cards, the LR Pajama Beerus and the Int First Form Golden Frieza. So with Pajama Beerus, unfortunately, like I feel as though even the best use case is his active skill standby, where he's the most defensive, and beyond that, he's just, I don't think he's practical in any way. I think there's still other free-to-play units you'd rather have more than Pajama Beerus, considering the fact that like his winnings are weird, his teams are weird, his pairings are weird. Like he's an entirely defensive unit that doesn't do defense perfectly. That's the thing. Then we have Int First Form Gold Frieza. So he's okay for the role that he's designed for. Like again, if you use it against a pure and movie heroes, which I get, this is the intended use for him, is that you do get the Scouter, which is very invaluable, especially in fights where these bosses double super and they have low cooldowns and whatever. Of course, you get a bit sketchy now running it against the new events that have come out in the game, but that's still a decent unit if you want to complete some of the earlier hardest fights in the game, or the mid-tier ones, even the ones that just came out in part 2, I guess. So that's good. Then we get some new stages for the Frieza event, the free-to-play Frieza event. So those stages will give you orbs, specific skill orbs that you can use on that free-to-play Frieza. I do not know why they didn't give it to Beerus as well, but hey, we they added more items to be exchanged for the bottle of water in the treasure shop. So they gave, I believe, another 30 free stones that you can exchange for, that you can exchange your mineral water for. They did refresh some of the skill orbs as well, I believe, or some of the Kais, excuse me. But mainly the people are gonna look for those juicy 30 stones. Then we have this 9th anniversary battle, which is an event that gives us skill orbs. I believe they added one new event, which we can check in again because I'm stupid and I could not find it on the Dokkan news. But these are basically, if you haven't done any of these stages, this gives you skill orbs for each of the relevant. And these are like stages that were like for like the different types of anniversary. This is the whole anniversary stage that comes with any anniversary, and we just got the 9th anniversary stage, which I believe is against Beast Gohan. Yeah, you face both Broly and Beast Gohan, basically. Okay, yeah, so that's a nice decent amount of skill orbs that you can use on your Beast Gohan, Broly, and what have you, basically. Okay. Then we have the hardest stages in the game currently for Global that have come out now. This is talking about the Gogeta Blue and the Beast Gohan, the real Beast Gohan fight. I mean, in general, in my opinion, I think Gogeta is the hardest boss that we're gonna have right now in Global until we get the content for JP. More so than Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan does hit really hard, and he does have that locking mechanic and everything. But like, just the Gogeta hits on like a different level, if anything, and like he raises attacks so much, if anything. There, whereas at least Beast Gohan, he still hits really hard compared to Gogeta, but like Gogeta is just to get here is a mission to get to that last phase, if anything. Yeah, so yeah, definitely if you don't have any of the units, it's gonna be definitely hard for you. But with Beast Gohan, Broly, and some if you have at least 2 of the new units, I think you'll be able to do it. And if you have like, I guess, the LRU Goku and Blue Vegeta, they are invaluable for this fight, if anything. Then we got some returning events. Some Barlock event, the Goku Lost Luck event. The Extreme Z area again has returned. We get more missions for the 9th anniversary, more stones, more titles for your profile. Again, we're gonna get this new event, which is gonna come out on the 5th. There, which these are all technically from this point onwards is considered like the EX part of the anniversary, because they now combined it with the part 3 of the anniversary. So now we'll be getting some extra stuff on top of what we have already. So we have some of the missions, an event that we can get stones from per day, which is going to help a lot of people who still want to pull for the units. Then we have a new red zone stage added to the movie bosses red zone. So this is the updated version of the normal boss rush where you fight all the movie bosses individually. This is a single red zone stage where you fight all those boss rush movie boss characters in one single fight. So a lot of characters that require stacking, like Ultimate Gohan, Tech Trunks, will show their true value through this fight because you can cheese out and get there. In the beginning of the fight, it seems relatively mundane, if anything there. Once you start getting to Bojack, Janemba, Tech Bojack, because he does do the locking the same as the boss rush version, and you have physical Janemba here who just hits like a truck as well for that fight. 2.1 million, like look at the jump from 1.2 million to 2.1 million. That's huge. And of course the big boss in the end, which is Broly, he can double super in a turn if he wanted to, and he hits for 3 million, which is about like around the same as I think like some of the it's like, let's just say it's as hard as like Gogeta does if he supers again after he supered once, if anything there. It's just that this guy can double super, if anything. But yeah, so that's the red zone one, and then we get the new Cell Max stage for the new Cell Max version, which this one is also really hard. Harder than the Red Zone boss rush, but not as hard as Gogeta and Beast Gohan. Definitely a good test for units. Does do the multiple types of super attacks, if anything there. But definitely a nice challenge for anybody who wants to test out events that they need. To test units they need to be good turn one, basically. So we have the maximum thank you gifts, which is really good. I believe these will allow you to exchange the characters, which I'm gonna be very curious to see what this comes out as, because not sure about this actually. There, I don't know if JP got this, but either way. But then the big surprise that everybody saw was that we are getting the EZAs from the Jiren celebration on JP earlier than expected, which is a huge W for Global, because that just means more stones, more better units to use on the teams, because that's like 90 stones right there from the 3 EZAs. So we're gonna have the LR Reps Universe 7, we have the LR Golden Frieza 17, and we're gonna have LR Jiren EZAing in this in about, I believe it's gonna be next week, Thursday or Friday, basically. Yeah. So Reps Universe 7, like of course, like they're amazing. Their turn support is super amazing. Like they are essential for running in Reps of Universe 17, if you want to run it safely. Which, I mean, if you look at it right now, you have these 2 guys plus UI Goku plus Blue Evolution Vegeta, and then that's 4 people already. And then if you want to, you could just lead the team with Beast Gohan, and then put somebody else in that last slot if you wanted to. The Blue Boys, the physical Blue Boys, and then you have a full Reps of Universe 17 with Beast Gohan on it, which is quite insane. So definitely useful character. I'm very excited. This is the character I'm most excited for, Gold Frieza and 17, because they are very good for the fights that are gonna be coming in the future for Global. That came through the Jiren celebration on JP, the UI Goku celebration on JP. Even for the Goku and Frieza fight, the hardest fight in both games right now, they are really good, because they can get to a point whereby they cannot be touched, and I really like what they did with this unit. Jiren, very situational character, is solid, is okay, but he, more so than the other characters, which like I don't like, is that he has those attack down, defense down, stun conditions. His conditions are HP, and it's very restrictive there, and it's very situational. Like in the right situation, he is really good, whereas these guys, like, you could just get them there, like turn 1, if you really wanted to. And like that's like there's a huge gap between these two and Jiren. Like Jiren's not even approaching close to these two. So yeah, no, definitely valuable. The story event for the LRBS, where you can obtain the copies of LRBS, which it's kind of bummer because right now this is the only event. This is the event where you get the copies for LR Pajama BS. So if you wanted to farm the extra 5 SA or the extra 10 SA for LR Pajama BS to get to EZA full 25 key at 25 super attack level, you can't. You have to wait till this event comes back, which I believe that is true. So it's kind of a bummer, but hey, you'll be able to get the skill ups for LR Pajama BS through here, I believe. Anything. And yeah, no, that's part 3. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you're enjoying anniversary as a whole. Hope you enjoyed the anniversary as a whole. Wish you all the best for the remaining summons you have, for the remaining ticket summons that you're gonna do, the 50 tickets. Wish you all the best luck. And yeah, leave a comment, and yeah, as always, I'll check you next time. Peace.